Welcome back, wrestling fans, to another exciting edition of NWA Power here on the Nation Network. Stay with us. We're going to kick things off in just a moment.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Austin Idol, teach me. Austin Idol, show me how to do it, man. Austin Idol, coach me. Please, Austin. Please, Austin. I want to be like you. I want to be a professional wrestler. I want to make tons of money like you did. How am I going to do it, Idol? How do I do it, Austin Idol? I got 9,000 square feet here of absolute killer amenities. Hey, if you got what it takes and you want it bad enough, go to my website, universalwrestlingcollege.com. Fill out that application. What do you want? When do you want it? What are you willing to do to get it? You don't want to go to work every day doing what you're doing. You want to make some money, Jack. Get yourself a career going. Forget that grind you're doing that you hate. It's the Universal Wrestling College. Go to the website and fill out that app. Come on, baby. You want it? Let me give it to you.
All right, wrestling fans, welcome back once again. This is the NWA Power here on the Nation Network.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Providence, Rhode Island, Ashley V.
We take a look at Ashley Vox as she heads up to the ring. And I'll tell you something right now, this young lady, she's been very close to the top of the mountain on a number of occasions, but at the end of the day, still can't quite get it done.
Well, Ashley Vox is getting better and better each and every time out the gate. You're right. She has been very close to the women's championship in the past, but she has not been able to grasp the brass ring.
And her opponent from California, Thunder Rose.
Thunder Rosa making her way to the ring. She's the former women's champion, and both of these two ladies have the same goal in mind. That is to get a shot once again at the champion. Allison Kay, one of these two ladies will get that opportunity based on the outcome of this match.
Well, I'll tell you what now, for my money, I've got to believe that we are looking at the winner of the match right there.
Well, it's very possible. Thunder Rosa is one of the most well-rounded fighters in the women's division. But Ashley Vox has really come a long way in a short period of time, and I wouldn't put anything past her. Bell sounds action's underway as they go to tie up, and Ashley Vox face first, planting Thunder Rosa into the canvas.
Yeah, but Rosa, you see how quickly she comes back. She doesn't stay down, not even for a moment.
Now from the middle rope, she's going to go for the neck breaker. Wow. Nothing to cushion that whatsoever other than the canvas itself. Nice leapfrog right there. Thunder Rosa with a back body drop got Ashley Vox way up in the air. Front face lock, what's she gonna do with her here? Absolutely nothing and like it. Irish whip to the ropes, now back out front. Wait a minute. Hurricane Rana. Oh, she got caught midway through. What's gonna happen here? Wow, powerbomb.
Look at that, Thunder Rosa. Exactly what I was talking about.
Back fist right to the head, a couple of stiff forearms. The MMA training really coming through right now. The crowd on edge right now at the GPV studios here in Atlanta, Georgia. Fans, we are counting down to the Crockett Cup.
Well, the Crockett Cup is coming up very soon. I'm looking forward to it. Everybody I know is looking forward to it.
Indeed, it is going to be this Tuesday, this coming Tuesday night, right here on the Nation Network. Ashley Vox goes for the cover. And only a 1 count. One of these two ladies looking for the opportunity to get in the ring with a champion. German suplex and the shoulders are down. Will that be enough?
Only got a 1 count. Ashley Vox giving credit where credit is due. Managed to kick out of that after taking a pretty good amount of punishment. But now look at this. Thunder Rosa once again gets her back right where she wants her.
Tremendous elbow. And now look at this from the top rope. Thunder Rosa connects. She goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will that be enough? 2 count and just barely missed it.
Oh, that time she went for the neck, and Ashley Vox, give credit, was ready for her.
Off to the rope she goes, and once again goes after the leg. Thunder Rosa kicks her off, and she has had an answer for everything thrown at her by Ashley Vox. And now she's got her up in the air. What's she going to do here? Oh, this could be it. The gory bomb. There it is.
Thunder Rosa has absolutely dominated this matchup. She is sending a very loud signal to the champion.
And she's now sending a very loud signal to her opponent. Ashley Vox almost got choked out that time. Those back fists really finding a home. Ashley Vox now Irish whipping Thunder Rosa into the turnbuckle, follows it up with a big drop kick. Oh, she almost got her.
Well, the crucifix, she couldn't hold on to the cover, but she did bounce her head right off the canvas, and she looks a little bit dazed right now. Thunder Rosa might be in more trouble than we realize.
Ashley Vox sends her screaming across the ring. Oh, look at this. Wait a minute. Ashley Vox is setting up.
And once again, the former world champion showing you why she was a world champion.
Thunder Rosa has her up, and it's going to happen again. Once again, the gory bomb. She's got her up, and oh, there it is. Turned her into the ropes. Too close to the ropes, otherwise it might have been over that time.
Well, one thing Thunder Rosa's got to get better is her ring positioning. She's given up 2 big opportunities right now. You don't want to keep doing that.
Nice drop kick as she was coming off the ropes, and Ashley Vox has managed to survive it all thus far. Thunder Rosa rolls through, shoulders are down, but she's using the ropes. Referee does not see it. 2 count and almost got 3.
That was very close indeed right there. As impressed as I am with Ashley Vox for still being in this match, there's no points given for getting an ass kicking and sticking around. She's got to find a way to win.
Thunder Rosa, a slingshot suplex, page out of the book of Tully Blanchard.
And Tully Blanchard used that match to score many wins.
1 count, and Ashley Vox somehow able to kick out of that. Up in the air and down across the knee with a backbreaker. And look at it, Thunder Rosa says, I'm getting out of here.
Well, that's a smart move in my opinion. She's doing the right thing right now with Thunder Rosa, getting outside the ring, buying herself a little break, reassess the situation, and now look at this. She's back in and she's in the position of power.
What a clothesline, and just like that, Ashley Vox all the way to the floor. Elbow drop off the apron.
Shades of Mick Foley right there. Mankind at his best. He'd be proud right there.
Ashley Vox, what's she doing to her out here? Oh, look at this. She's got that Texas tumbleweed. Cinching in and deep. Ashley Vox, she's tapping out, but she's outside the ring. It won't count. Thunder Rosa back inside the ring.
I don't know that Ashley Vox can get back in. If she does, she probably won't want it.
Ducked out that clothesline. Vox comes back up. She's in a compromised position, but Ashley Vox gets out of it with a DDT. Holy cow.
What a move right there by Ashley Vox. I've got to tell you right now, that was a hell of a comeback from a moment that looked like it was all over.
Series of forearms and back fists. And a tremendous drop kick.
Ashley Vox is in a lot of trouble right now. Look at this. Thunder Rosa again. Once again attacking.
Oh, she's got her shoulders down this time.
Only a 1 count. Thunder Rosa finds a way to continue kicking out. Now the momentum strongly behind Ashley Vox.
I'd have to agree wholeheartedly right here. Ashley Vox is now suddenly the one in command of this match, and Thunder Rosa is the one who looks like she could be ripe for the picking.
Unbelievable match in this opening contest. These two women are giving us everything they've ever had.
Well, the stakes are no higher than this. Winner goes on to face the world champion. Snap suplex nicely executed right there. What's she gonna do with her here now? Oh, there it is again. This time she's not near the ropes. There's no ropes to make the save this time. And the referee calls for the bell. Ashley Vox has to tap out to Thunder Rosa.
What a bloody match to open this one up.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, Thunder Rosa earned her shot at the Women's Championship this time. A member of the Triad along with Melina and Nikki Bell. What a tremendous showing right here by Thunder Rosa as we take a look back at some of the great moments from this one.
Yeah, that gory bomb right there, that's absolutely devastating move. You're so unprotected, the centrifugal force coming out of that move just absolutely mind-bending.
Here is your winner, Thunder Rose.
And there's your... are you kidding me?
That's Camille.
Camille is here. And she is attacking the #1 contender head first to the canvas. We have not seen her with in-ring action. She hasn't said a word the entire time she's been here in NWA. The insurance policy of the national treasure.
And I have to tell you, this right here is not personal. It is strictly business.
Fans will be back with more in just a moment. What is going on?
Tonight here in front of a sold-out crowd, myself against Super Olympia, a man who decided to come in and start wearing jackets just like me? No, that's not gonna happen. There's only one man to...
Oh, buddy, let me tell you,
Let me tell you, Danny Dio's here. I'll tell you, I just came through a huge forest fire, and what it reminded me of is the hot deals here at highspots.com.
Highspots.com is your one-stop shop for the wrestling fan. Get books, DVDs, Blu-rays, magazines, memorabilia. You can even get your own wrestling ring at highspots.com.
Are you fired up? I'm fired up. I just came from a fire. I got deals everywhere.
Highspots.com. It's like heaven for the wrestling world.
All right, fans, we are back, and in the ring at this time, the Cowboy, James Storm.
Well, you know, right now I should be in the back getting me something to drink. And don't get me wrong, I got a couple of cold ones back there waiting on me, so I'm going to make this real short and sweet. See, I hear Nick Aldis week in and week out crying the blues that he has got no competition, but last time I checked, I'm the national champion here in the NWA, and well, hell, son, that should mean a little something. All I'm saying is, why don't you put that belt up against old Cowboy? Time and time again, I hear you whine and cry that you've walked up and down this locker room. Well, you ain't walked up and down me, son. Yeah, you've come out on top once or twice. But you know you give me one more chance. And there will be a new NWA World Heavyweight Champion, and that's a fact. Now, right now, everybody's attention focused on the Crockett Cup this Tuesday night. And I'm not gonna lie, so is mine. But I'm focused even more on that World Heavyweight Championship. Don't you doubt that for a minute. They say all good things come to those who wait. Well, I'm tired of waiting. And I'm not going to wait much longer. This championship that I've got says that I'm #1 contender. And I'm calling my shot. Nick Aldis, you can either sign a contract with me or I will just take that ass.
The Cowboy, James Storm, wants the champion.
Tonight here in front of a sold-out crowd, myself against Super Olympia, a man who decided to come in and start wearing jackets just like me? No, that's not gonna happen. There's only one man to...
Oh, buddy, let me tell you, Danny Dio's here. I'll tell you, I just came through a huge forest fire, and what it reminded me of is the hot deals here at highspots.com.
Highspots.com is your one-stop shop for the wrestling fan. Get books, DVDs, Blu-rays, magazines, memorabilia. You can even get your own wrestling ring at highspots.com.
Are you fired up? I'm fired up. I just came from a fire. I got deals everywhere.
Highspots.com. It's like heaven for the wrestling world.
All right, wrestling fans, our next match is a feature event. It is a 6-man tag team matchup. Once again, we thank all of you for joining us here live on the Nation Network for NWA Power this week as we take a look at Caleb Conley making his entrance.
Introducing first, from Georgia, weighing in at 210 pounds, Caleb.
Caleb Conley making his way to the ring at this point. This young man has come a long way in a short period of time, and he's developed quite the fan following here in the NWA.
No doubt about it, he has done a tremendous job coming along and a huge upset win in a tag team match recently that has propelled him even further up the ladder. That was a match he had with his tag team partner at that time, Matt Cross, and here he is.
Yeah, Matt Cross and Caleb Conley have been going head-to-head for a number of weeks.
Weighing in at 178 pounds, Matt Cross.
Oh, indeed they have, and it was some really, really great wrestling action between the two men, and they developed a mutual respect, and then decided, hey, let's get into a tag team match together for a change, and they did. Shocked the world, as they say.
I don't know how much more shocking it can get, but Matt Cross is coming down, and he's a man with a purpose, no doubt about that. Now we're going to see if they can take that tag team success and reach it a little further into the world of 6-man tag team action. And that is a slightly different animal. While the rules may be the same, and many of the aspects of the action is going to be the same, there's still a unique difference between 6-man and standard tag team. The philosophies are about even, but there are still some intricate details to be worked out. And they are now partnering with a man they've never been partnered with.
From Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 185 pounds, he is Mr. Money in the Bank, Sal Ricardo.
There is the man holding the golden opportunity.
Both literally and figuratively, no two ways about it. Sal Ricardo, right now, the man with the plan. He's got that case. He can cash it in when he wants for an immediate opportunity at the world champion. And by the way, Nick Aldis is here tonight. As a matter of fact, he's in this match right here tonight. And if things were to turn out a certain kind of way, don't think Sal Ricardo might not feel the time is right and cash in that money.
The golden opportunity, ladies and gentlemen, is offered once a month to wrestlers not in the top 10.
At a combined weight of 483 pounds, Roy S. Isaac and Thomas Lassiter.
Royce Isaacs and Thomas Lassiter coming down to the ring at this time. They are the Wild Cards, 2 of the 4 members that create and comprise Strictly Business.
Also the former World Tag Team Champions. Let's not leave that off.
They've had a lot of trouble getting those titles back, as you can tell by the fact that they're not wearing them at the moment. We've seen both of these men actually spreading their wings a little bit going into singles competition as well. As long as they bring gold home, that's all they care about at Strictly Business.
And their partner from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, the National Wrestling Alliance World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis.
Well, there is the World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis. And that's not by accident, it's not by fluke. He is a fighting champion. He's put that title on the line in every major promotion in North America as well as overseas. And nobody has been able to take it from him. We saw him recently defending it in Mexico City.
Well, nobody's going to say for one moment that Nick Aldis has not been a great representation for the NWA World Championship since taking that title from Tim Storm. Still a lot of rumor and speculation as to who he's going to defend that against at the Crockett Cup. We still don't know.
Well, you know, you heard him say it many a time. I've been up and down this roster. How many times have I got to do it? I don't care the fact that Cowboy James Storm comes out here and throws down a challenge. The champion gets challenges all the time. He can't just line anybody up. You've got to get somebody new. You've got to get a challenge out there that he hasn't seen before.
All right, fans, as we stated at the beginning, this will be a 6-man match. First pinfall or submission, and it will be over. And now Royce Isaacs, he just got caught by Caleb Conley. Irish whip into the turnbuckle. Oh, and Isaacs just got drilled.
What a boot right to the face. Isaac is buzzed just a little bit right there.
Caleb Conley turning the tables, and I'll tell you, there's been a whole different life out of Caleb Conley in recent weeks here in the NWA. Big boot again. Royce Isaacs is in trouble.
I'll tell you right now, not only is he in trouble, but he's in trouble very early.
Going to work on the arm, the shoulder of Royce Isaacs, who gets out of it and comes up with a big clothesline. Irish whip is reversed, and look at this, Isaacs out to the apron. I'll tell you, you would not think for a moment by watching this match, if you didn't know better, who the underdogs were and who the favorites were, because right now the underdogs are doing the best job of the two, and until just this moment anyway.
Yeah, Matt Cross makes a huge mistake, comes into the ring trying to celebrate, hadn't done a damn thing yet.
And now he gets his opportunity to get in the ring with the world champion Nick Aldis. And there's a tag made to Lassiter, very quick tag by the champion.
Well, smart move in my opinion, because guess what? He knows standing across the ring, maybe not the greatest threat in the world to the NWA World Champion on any given night. But Sal Rinauro has that case, that golden opportunity. And the longer the champion stays in this match, what a move right there by Matt Cross. The longer the champion stays in this match, the more likely he is to suffer some sort of damage or injury and give Sal Rinauro an opportunity to come in and steal the world title.
Cross makes the tag to Caleb Conley, comes right back in, and he's on the receiving end of the punishment. Big forearm right to the jaw. Now Latimer leaning into him.
Using that middle rope to choke him out, and hey, that's part of the game. You've got a 5 count to do it.
The champion taking advantage of the moment. Now the double team, and here come the wild cards.
This is why, pound for pound, in my opinion, they're the best tag team champion or best tag team in the NWA right now.
Well, you can say that if you want, but right now the tag team champions, or the best team in the NWA, are the tag team champions. Ricky Starks and Trevor Murdoch, they have those titles at the moment around their waist, and until somebody's able to take it away, they are the best.
Well, I don't know they're the best as much as they're the luckiest. I think you put them up against the wild card, you're going to find out that they're not the best.
What a suplex right there. Royce Isaacs does a number on Caleb Conley, turned him inside out with that one.
Oh, here comes the double team right there to get the referee. Has a 5 count to make his call.
He does, but he didn't. Oh, here comes the double team once again. Tag is made. Oh, that's going to do it. Two count, he got a shoulder up. Power slam. Caleb Conley is down. And he gets out on a count of 2 once again.
And you'll notice one thing, Sal Rinaro's in no hurry whatsoever. Not trying to get in the ring.
Lassiter has him up in the air. What's he going to do here? Pile driver. Oh, my goodness. It's over.
It might very well be over right here.
Matt Cross back up to the apron. Oh, and he almost got him.
You know, Sal Rinauro comes in there at the very end, but what the hell is he waiting for?
Implant DDT. It's over. And now Rinauro. He's in, but too little, too late. And Caleb Conley now on the receiving end of some punishment at the world champion. And a drop kick. Look at the blood flowing down the head of Caleb Conley right now.
He is a bloody mess, no doubt about it. He is in trouble.
Doing further damage to the head of Caleb Conley. Oh, man. Clears the ring.
Thomas Latimer's a man, and he takes matters into his own hands.
And still only able to get a 2 count. Caleb Conley is in so much trouble, though, right now. Another one.
Look at the blood. That crimson mask, as we've heard it referred to in the past.
And now Caleb Conley, I'm not sure he even knows where he is right now.
He might not.
Another big power slam. And now Thomas Latimer almost out of steam. Oh, the clothesline on Matt Cross.
Sal Rinauro once again receiving some more punishment.
Matt Cross comes in, he's a house of fire.
Well, the Flyer's out now. He just got caught with that cold cock clothesline to the back of the head.
And another pile driver. Matt Cross doesn't know where he's at right now. He's dazed, he's confused. He is DDT'd. Goes for the cover, hooks the legs. There's no one there to make the save. This is over.
Indeed it is. Thomas Latimer gets the win for his team, and Strictly Business shows why they live up to that name.
Tremendous outing for all 6 of these men, really. The effort put forth by Matt Cross, Caleb Conley.
Sal Rinauro was never legally in the match, was he?
I don't believe he was, no.
Trying to keep himself fresh, perhaps, for the opportunity to try to steal the NWA World Champion. But it's not happening, not here tonight.
Well, the night's not over yet.
Roy S. Isaac, Thomas Lassiter, and Nick Allen.
They are Strictly Business. Fans will be back with more action. Stay with us.
Consideration paid for by the following.
I'm Tony Falk from Paducah, Kentucky. I've been in the wrestling business for over 40 years. You may know me. I'm the one that taught Shawn Michaels how to speak Kizarny. So back in the day when I used to travel down the road in my old Delta 88 Oldsmobile, I became fond of 2 things, waffles and tire irons. So that's why I decided to open my own store, Tony Falk, waffles and tire irons. we paint all of our tire irons solid gold. And our waffles offer only the best of organic and gluten-free ingredients. So when you're in Paducah, stop by, tell them Uncle Tony sent you.
All right, fans, we're back, and Thomas Lassiter is still in the ring.
All right, everybody, just be quiet. I heard that fool of a national champion out here earlier. And let me tell you something, Cowboy James Storm. If you think you're such a tough guy, if you think you're such a badass, then why don't you put that national title up against me? Because you know what will happen if you do, don't you? You won't be a #1 contender. Well, that's not true, actually. You may be a #1 contender after all. On the unemployment line. You see, you're worried about beating Nick Aldis. You've never done that before, but guess what else you've never done? You've never beat me. So you want Nick Aldis? Maybe the path to the NWA World Champion goes through me.
Well, hold on just a moment. Be careful what you wish for.
Oh, don't even think about it for a moment. I'll tell you something right now. Thomas Latimer, I know him well. And I can tell you this much right now. He is all the man James Storm ever wants to step foot in the ring with.
Well, here we go. Challenge accepted, perhaps.
Let me tell you something, sunshine. You want to come out here and call out the Cowboy? I ain't a hard man to find. But I'm a little bit pissed right now because when I heard you talking my name, I had to put down my beer. And I don't like to put down my beer until it's empty, and then I pick up another. Now, as for the national title, what do you got to say? Well, in case you're too drunk or stupid to understand what I said, if you want the NWA World Champion, all you gotta do is put that national title up against me. And if you can beat me, then maybe you get your shot. Well, let me tell you something right now, sweet cheeks. While that sounds like a great offer, there's a little word in there you said. You said maybe I get my shot at the NWA World Champion. So here's how I'm gonna go. You want a shot at me in the NWA World National Championship? I will make that happen. But there has got to be a contingency that I get the world title. I can tell you this much right now. I'm on a first name basis with the NWA World Heavyweight Champion. And I know if I tell him what I've got planned for you, he will agree to those terms. You just come and be ready and polish that title up for me because I'm taking it home. Well, you think you're taking a national championship from me? And I'm going to tell you a long, sad story about the trail of tears of the people that came before you thinking they were going to do that and failed. Everybody's got a game plan for the Cowboy until I punch him in the mouth. Yeah, that's great. That's original. I love it. You want a shot at the World Championship? I want a shot at your national championship. You bring me the contract, I'll sign it. And if you can beat me, you'll get Nick Aldis. But you and I both know one thing. You can't beat me.
Oh, look at that. That was all James Storm needed to hear.
And the crowd went mild.
The action spilling out here to the floor right now. The Cowboy, James Storm. Oh, on the receiving end of that one. Big knee lift by the challenger to the NWA. National Championship. We're having technical difficulties here, fans. I beg your pardon. Oh, wait a minute. Latimer trying to ram him into the apron, and that backfires on him. We'll be back with more in just a moment.
These newfangled video games are too hard. Hello, boys and girls. This is the national treasure and the world's champion, Nick Aldis, and I'm here to announce that the NWA is coming to WrestleMania Wrestling. Stars like myself, Colt Cabana, the Universal Heartthrob, Austin Idol. Hey, do you want a challenge for the 10 pounds of gold? Well, you can, buddy, in WrestleMania Wrestling. Coming to the PC, Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. I'm going retro. Retromania Wrestling, coming in 2020.
All right, fans, once again, we return for more NWA Power. As we take a look at the former tag team champions.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Robert Gibson, and representing the Rock and Roll Express from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ricky Morgan.
Ricky Morton, Robert Gibson, the former NWA World Tag Team Champions, the Rock and Roll Express. This will be singles competition, however, for Ricky Morton as he steps in the ring. Going head-to-head with one half of the Dawsons.
Well, the feud between the Dawsons and the Rock and Roll Express has gone on for months here at the NWA, and it has really reached a fever pitch.
And his opponent, accompanied by Dave Don Sam, and from North Carolina, weighing in at 289 pounds, Zach Don Sam.
All right, fans, we remind you that the Crockett Cup will be coming your way this Tuesday night. You'll want to not miss it. Bell time scheduled for 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Tuesday night. It'll be the Crockett Cup. The tag team tournament that sets the standard.
Been looking forward to this. We've seen title teams from all around the world. Every promotion there is out there, all competing for opportunity to have representation at the Crockett Cup. It is going to be the most well-rounded, represented group of talent ever comprised for the Crockett Cup this year.
I'd have to agree with everything you just said right there. It's going to be an amazing one. Now, Ricky Morton giving up a lot of size and strength and age, if we're going to be honest about you. Ricky Morton nearing 60 years of age, still in the ring getting it done. Became 9-time World Tag Team Champions with his partner Robert Gibson just a couple of months ago here in NWA Power.
However, all good things come to an end, and that came to an end as well, didn't it?
Well, it did, but right now, neither of these teams are the tag team champions. And big right hand, and Ricky Morton goes down, and he goes down hard. Now, wait a minute.
Well, the 2 seconds now getting into it outside the ring. Robert Gibson and Dave Dawson. Gibson got thrown out.
Oh, wait, and now Dave Dawson has been thrown out as well, and he can't believe it.
Quite frankly, I can't believe it either, but I felt Robert Gibson was the instigator.
Well, now we're going to have a one-on-one match. Let's see what happens. Ricky Morton absorbing some shots, and that's a smart move right there by Morton. Takes him down off his feet.
Yeah, the big man doesn't have the power on the ground, but why the hell would Ricky let him back up?
That was a mistake right there as Dawson, now Zane Dawson, handing out the punishment to Ricky Morton. The feud between these two teams has gone so deep, you have to wonder at some point in time, how does this end?
Well, quite frankly, I'm not sure, but I don't think it'll be a happy ending for one of them.
German suplex, Ricky Morton just got dumped.
Took him out like he was trash. Ricky Morton will say one thing for him, he's a game fighter, but he's got to understand at his age he can't afford to be putting his body through the punishment that it's being put through right here tonight.
Down for the cover. And only a 1 count. Ricky Morton comes out the back door. Zane Dawson's going to have to hook the leg on a guy like this. I don't care how old he is. Tremendous back elbow, and right now the youth, size, and power all getting the advantage to Zane Dawson. Quick right hand by Ricky Morton stuns him. And there's a neck breaker.
Now he's got him down. Keep him down. Bloody hell. Why do you want to let him back up?
Well, Morton tried to keep him down, went to that headlock. But the power advantage by Zane Dawson overwhelming Ricky Morton, and that might be it.
Where is he getting that one from? This time he did everything right. Hooked the leg. Should have been the end of the match.
Fans, we've just been notified the world champion is going to be coming out here after this match. It was not part of our schedule. Zane Dawson now goes for the cover, hooks the leg, and I think Ricky's done.
Again, finds a way to get the shoulder off the canvas. But to what extent? He's not helping himself. He's not doing himself any favors. There's no way he can maintain the amount of punishment he's taking right now.
Back elbow finds its mark. Drop kick by Ricky Morton. Oh, he went for the boot. Intercepted by Zane Dawson, and now half crab is on Ricky Morton. Referee's asking Morton if he wants to give it up.
Well, kudos to Ricky Morton surviving that Boston crab. Even a half crab is still a lot, especially on an old back that's taken as much damage over the years as Ricky Morton has.
There it is again, that belly to belly, all that weight. The centrifugal force whipping him over now. Zane Dawson thinks he's got him, and he might.
Well, he hooked the leg, but still only a 1 count for Ricky.
Dawson sizing up. Oh, Ricky Morton baited him in.
He caught him with that elbow and stunned him, and now Zane Dawson is in trouble.
What an upset this would be. Ricky Morton putting the boot to Zane Dawson. And now Morton hooks a leg.
Yeah, but he only gets a 1 count. You see Zane Dawson had plenty left in the tank. He kicked out, but kicked out with a 40.
Kicked him inside 5, pretty high up there too. That could have been a little bit outside the zone.
Or could have been inside the zone, all depending how you want to look at it.
And belly to belly suplex again. Morton is out.
He's not going to kick out of this one.
Zane Dawson gets the victory. Most impressive, but that's one-on-one. That doesn't solve anything when it comes to the 2 tag teams.
Well, I believe you just see twice the beating if you had the 2 of them in there. Ricky Morton, for his age, he stood in there and took a lot of punishment. But like we were saying all night long, staying in there and taking extra punishment doesn't make you good. It makes you stupid in many ways. Morton had to know going into this one he wasn't going to win.
Well, I don't think Ricky Morton goes into a ring ever expecting not to win. Concerted effort by the former tag team champion tonight, Ricky Morton. And fans, when we come back, the NWA World Champion will be here.
John Sam.
Tuned after this commercial for a special deal.
I'm Tony Falk from Paducah, Kentucky. I've been in the wrestling business for over 40 years. You may know me. I'm the one that taught Shawn Michaels how to speak Kizarny. So back in the day when I used to travel down the road in my old Delta 88 Oldsmobile, I became fond of 2 things, waffles and tire irons. So that's why I decided to open my own store, Tony Falk, waffles, and tire irons. We paint all of our tire irons solid gold. And our waffles offer only the best of organic and gluten-free ingredients. So when you're in Paducah, stop by, tell them Uncle Tony sent you.
Now available at NationalWrestlingAlliance.com. Get your own Tony Falk waffles and tire iron shirts. Prices starting at $19.99. Get your waffles and tire iron shirt now.
All right, we're back, and as promised, the NWA World Champion Nick Aldis comes down to the ring.
Everybody, please shut up. Now, there's been a lot of talk coming out here tonight about the NWA World Championship. Cowboy James Storm, you seem to think you're owed something. Well, you're not owed a damn thing. Let me just paint a picture for you if I might. You and I have had tussles before. Not once, not twice, but thrice. And every single time, it ended the same way. Your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Nick Aldis. I've talked to Thomas Latimer, and yes, I will agree that if you put the national title up against Thomas, and if you find a way to beat him, which you and I both know you won't because you can't, then and only then will you get another opportunity at the NWA World Championship. But I've got bigger things on my mind right now. You see, I'm told I have to defend this title at the Crockett Cup, and I'm thinking, who the hell do I defend it against? I've beaten everyone they put in front of me. And like you, James Storm, I've beaten them more than once. So what do I have left to prove? I can't find a worthy challenger. I've looked in the MLW. I've looked over at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. And I've looked right here in my own locker room. And I can't find the challenger. Maybe there's a reason for that. Maybe they all realize one thing. No one can beat Nick Aldis.
What? Who the hell? That's Kevin Kiley.